What is up, guys? Ashbfc here, bringing you a quick look at Railway Empire, which has just been released on the PC, and I believe it's also on the PS4 as well. Now, I've had a couple of hours of the game so far, and yeah, I'm enjoying it, I'm having fun. I'm still figuring it all out, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Now, I was a big fan of these sort of games back in the day when I was a kid. These, you know, management, construction style games. I loved them, I played so many of them. One of my all-time favourites being Roller Coaster Tycoon, all the theme park games. Theme Hospital, one of my absolute favourites. I remember Transport Tycoon I loved. I think SimCity 2000 was the first one I ever played in this genre. And yeah, I really enjoyed them. And yeah, I thought I'd check this one out as well. So of course, Railway Empire. You're building a Railway Empire. It's pretty obvious. I think the first one in this style would have been, I think, was it Railroad Tycoon? I never played it myself, but I know of it. So yeah, they've got a few game modes here. Sandbox, obviously just do whatever the hell you want. There's no limits. You know, it's typical sandbox. I'm not 100% sure about free mode or scenarios yet, but we've got campaign as well, which is, I think, you got like 5 or 6 chapters, which is what I've just been trying. I can't even get past the first chapter, but I'll go ahead and bring this one up. Yeah, you got 5 chapters to go through, so we'll start with chapter 1. Okay, so it goes from 1863, I think, up to 1920. I think it'd be cool if they maybe release some expansions of modern times, but I don't know, maybe a sequel or something if it does well. Yeah, but chapter 1, the Great Plains. So let's continue. So this sort of acts mainly as a tutorial. So, yeah, with this guy, we get a 5% bonus. Change my name to Ash. In Sandbox, you could choose all sorts of stuff. You could change the name of your company as well. I called mine Outer Heaven, Metal Gear Solid, but, you know, we're Union Pacific Railroad.
In 1863,
yeah, it gives you a little introduction. We'll skip this, you know, we're just having a quick look, just showing you some of the absolute basics. So yeah, it's all about basically connecting all the cities up with, you know, your railways and transporting goods there and helping the cities grow and creating a shit ton of cash. It's what it's all about. But I'm not very good at it at the moment. I'm still, you know, trying to understand it all, but it's a good looking game. You know, it's fully 3D. Running this 4K. Yeah, it's a nice looking game. So yeah, I've turned the voice off, but this guy will be talking to you. And he'll be telling you what you need to do. So he's just basically telling you the controls, but we're going to start connecting these cities up. And this is your mini-map right here, you can see them all. These are all the cities. I've got $650,000, and it is January 12th, 1863. Alright, so we've basically the first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk. So let's do that. So there's Omaha and there's Norfolk. You can click on these and it'll show you a little video of how to do it. To be honest, I don't think this tutorial's the best, to be quite honest with you. It can be a bit confusing. I think for sort of a bit more complicated games like these, I think you do need a good tutorial. Normally I hate tutorials in video games, if it's, you know, your typical third person game or a shooter or something, because I know them all. But games like these I do think you need a tutorial. But what we're going to do is we're going to build stations. So we click on this icon up here. So you've got a small train station, which is just going to have one rail, and then you can build bigger ones that'll have, I think the largest train station will have 4 tracks connected to it. And I think the bigger it is as well, the quicker you'll be able to load up your train and stuff like that and put more goods on it. So obviously right now we'll go with a small station. So I'll pop that there. And yeah, Omaha has already got a station, so we don't need to build one there. So onto the track building. So it's pretty straightforward. Just connect it up like that. Then you can just sort of drag it around and it'll automatically put it in place there. You can sort of press it where you want. Showing you if there's an incline there. I think if there's more of an incline, the slower it will be on your train, and you'll unlock more powerful trains to sort of get up it. I think. I'm not 100% sure. As I said, I've only had a couple of hours so far. Maybe I've had a little bit more than that, but alright, so now we need to get a train. So far we've only got this one train available. You can see you can go 31 miles per hour. Costs $36,000. It's extractive power. I'm not 100% sure about that. Again, that might come into the incline thing, and it was released in 1863. Go ahead and buy that. So you can add stuff to it as well, like dining cars, refrigerator car, and stuff. These don't seem to be available at the moment. I'm not sure what these are. These will probably come into play in later chapters or something, I guess. Right, so we've got this train. Now we need to set up the its route. We'll just click on Norfolk. We can click on Omaha. There you go, as arrows are showing its routes. It's going to go back and forth between those two. So the loading is going to be automatic, but you can set what you want it to do. You want passengers or mail or whatever. So we'll just keep it automatic. Alright, as you can see there, it's being loaded with beer. Then if it's moving, you'll be able to see how fast it's going. And that's how much money it makes per week. But you can also have a little ride along if you want. Pretty cool. They used to. I remember you playing. I don't know if they still do them now. Train simulator. They just drove trains. Change the 3 camera angles. Whistle. The tutorial saying there you'll need to set up supply towers to keep them going. So we'll build one there. They cost 30,000. Need those on each of the routes. And if you click on the cities, you can see all the information on them. So you basically want to be building the cities up, so you can unlock the different levels, and that will require, yeah. No, I've not unlocked these. I don't know. Well, yeah, you increase your cities, you build it all up, and then these will unlock or whatever. I'm still not 100% sure. But what we could do is, right, this is the demand, this is what they want. So you're going to supply them. So grain, yeah, there's no demand for cattle out there. Corn, wood, meat, and beer. So I'm going to be getting those too. That's currently, I think that's what you're supplying to them, what they've got, and this is their weekly demand. So I'm basically, with the exception of corn, sorry, grain, they're all hooked up. So yeah, chucking a lot of meat over there now. You can focus on the train like that as well. Right, so I'm going to connect this corn farm, and this will build a little rural station, and then we're going to connect it to Omaha so they can get some corn. Right, there we go. I guess now it's telling me, obviously we've only got sort of like one track here, and trains can't go through each other. So we've got to build a little side track. This is where I struggle sometimes. I've got like a load of trains on the go, and they keep getting stuck because the Alright, we need to create a side track, so we'll build one here. Like that. And now we're going to build directional signals. This is where I've been struggling so far. So one on that, and one on that, and then you need to set them in opposite directions. So that, yeah, basically. So the trains will stop. There's another train coming. Something like that anyway. That's the only real problem I've been having so far is two trains can't pass. I've been messing up the signals and the side tracks. Okay, we'll build that right now so we can have trains going the opposite way. Alright. So now we'll set a new train. Alright, get that. Set up a rail line, and we're setting this between Evans Farm and Omaha. And there we go, so that'll be going back and forth between there. Between grain to, sorry, corn to Omaha. Actually, don't really know what we need to do is change the rail line. We'll set it to Norfolk as well. So there you go. So it'll be going to all three of them. So it'll be supplying Omaha and Norfolk with corn. There we go. See, we've got two trains on the go now. Yeah, there's that train. Yeah, you see, that stopped there because this train's here. Because I've got my signals up. So once that's passed, he can go. That's basically how that works. It gets more confusing when you've got more tracks and more trains going on. Alright, so maintenance building. Yeah, so it's because 80,000. So the station receives a maintenance building that automatically services locomotives before they continue on their journey because they break down stuff. So as you say, this one's had a random breakdown. So yeah, you got to deal with that sort of stuff. Alright, so Norfolk is growing. Got 20,000 people there. It's size 2. So increase it even more if we get some grain going to it. Okay, Omaha. It says the warehouse is overfilled. That's something I've not dealt with yet, but I know you can build a warehouse. I'm guessing that allows you to store more? I don't know, I've not done it yet. It's not letting me place it, so I don't know if that's something you can actually do in this chapter. I don't know. I don't know yet about that. See what's going on. Alright, so he'll have stopped basically telling you what to do now, and he'll leave you your tasks. So these are your objectives. You're on a time limit. So these are optional, but you need to get these ones done by those times. So I need to have connected Omaha to, what's it called, North, whatever it is, by 1864, and Omaha to Cheyenne, I think that's pronounced, by 1864. We need to reach a population of 30,000 Cheyenne by 1867. We've already got 15,000 in there. We need to connect. This is what I failed. No, I failed this one. You need to transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs without stopping by 1868. That's why I failed on. So otherwise I would have got past this chapter. You can find little hints and stuff, more details you need to see under there. This is research as well. Every month you get research points. Sorry, innovation points they're called. And yeah, you can unlock stuff to help you out. So you can unlock different trains and locomotives. This as well. So express trains says increases the number of passengers in every city where your company has a station by 8%. Accelerates train maintenance by 20%. Increases ticket prices of passengers by 7%. All that sort of stuff. You know, increases the number of packages in each city where your company has a station by 10%. Blah blah blah. All that sort of stuff. A lot of stuff to unlock there. I said you get those every month. So that's broke down right there. It says the demand for imported good beer has been reduced as maximum stock level has been reached. You can just click on those to get rid of them. It says the better a city is supplied with goods by rail, the faster it grows. Select the city dialogue and learn more about its requirements. If they are over 60%, the city can grow. You see, they'll fill up 2 of the things there. So we'll get a bonus. If I connect that, I'll get a $350 bonus right there. And these are also places you can connect to. Grain over there. Whatever that is, salt, sugar, tell us sure. Oh, that's sugar, I think. Sugar canes, yeah. It's probably salt then. That's cattle. Yeah, there are a lot of places to connect to. The longer the rail line is, the more it's going to cost you. It'll cost you a lot more as well if you sort of building tunnels through these mountains and what have you. You need to be getting that cash up. You can speed forward as well if you want. Right, so let's build a station down at this cattle farm. We'll connect that. There we go. So I might as well connect it to botch that up. Let's move that there. There we go. That costs 58,000. Yeah, again, I think you want a supply tower on each route. Yeah, it's saying the larger the station, the shorter loading times, and the more rail tracks. That's what I said, didn't it? So I want to build another side track as well on here. And the signals are free. Don't have to pay for them. So that's going that way. And that's going the opposite way. Oh no, I've not connected that, have I? Uh-oh. That is not connected. I thought it was. Let's try that again. Okay, see that? I thought that's what I'd done last time, but I guess not. Cow mooing at me. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Get rid of that signal. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're connected to the breeding farm. So I could set another train or edit current train's route. I need to stop off there as well. So let's that go from there to there to there to there. Doesn't stop at all of them. Supplied with corn and animals. Little fella there. Right, let's build a station. We're a bit low on funds here. How do you pronounce that? Plate? I don't know. Once you connect this, we'll get $350. I can't build that because I've not got enough money. Let's speed up time. You get these little newspaper articles as well. It says unrest in New York. So yeah. Alright, we got enough cash there, so back to that. I can finish it off. There you go, now I connected that. I got a bit of cash. It says build city station in the centre to attract as many passengers as possible and build the train station as close as possible to reduce the loading time. 100th meridian crossed. Transcontinental no longer a dream. Thanks to me. And there we go, we've got a grain farm right there. Another bonus as well for connecting Cheyenne. Over $500,000 for that. Again, you want another supply tower on here. And another side track. To make sure they're long enough as well, because some of your trains are going to have a lot of cargo. There we go. Train station on this grain farm. Connect this. Alright. There we go. Connect it over there as well. supply tower on there? I don't think I did. Alright, let's get another train going. So that from North Thingy to there and to Norfolk. Right, so what else does Norfolk need? What are their demands? Yeah, it's just the I don't know, beer and grain. Everything else is covered. Wood, meat, corn. Yes, I think once you've got this many people living there, I said you'll increase the population, buy them more supplies. You've got, you know, when you meet the demands. I'm guessing once you've got that many, then they want sugar, then they want cloth, and then they want milk. So yeah, so that's pretty much the absolute basics of the game. You can build all this stuff as well. You can there's an option there for building on meat industry and brewery and other stuff. I'm not entirely sure what these will do. I said they'll probably come into play in a later chapter, but the things you can build there. And you'll get offers as well to buy out places. And I know at some point you'll be facing competition as well, to be competing with other railway lines. I think you can like resort to dirty tactics and stuff. It's pretty cool when I get into all that stuff. But yeah, this is just the very first part, and just the basics. But yeah, I'm having fun with the game. I like it. These sort of games, you know, they're not for everyone. Some people find these boring as hell, but I think they're fun, you know. So yeah, I look forward to playing more of this game and building the ultimate railway empire. So yeah, I think it's a game worth checking out if you're into these, you know, these sort of games. I think it's pretty good. It is pretty good. So yeah, that's just a quick look at Railway Empire, guys. There. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.